Today, September 13th, I went to the discrimination talk with Tim Wise. Basically, he went on to explain the existence of racism and the realistic truths that happen in the world today. Some major points he included in his talk were that racism exists and it's proven, and him as a speaker that talks about racism has had a hard time expressing to people that it is a prominent thing that is still going on today. And so it's very easy for us as white people, specifically me, to separate myself from racism itself. I'm not like that, so therefore I have no problem with racism. And yet, just because racist people exist, people are still being shot, and that's not just because there's a couple racists. Black people are 3.5 times more likely to get shot by a police officer unarmed. It goes deeper than just the Ku Klux Klan. It's from a culture of inequality that we're all a part of. Regardless of your race, ethnicity, origin, we're all taught the idea that wherever you come from, whatever you do, it's all about you. You are the center of your own kind of universe. If you make it, it's because you're trying your best. If you fail, it's because you're not doing well enough. And you can have anything you want as long as you work hard for it. And we all know that person that works every day of their life but has nothing to show for it. And when you see these profound disparities and you've been told wherever you end up is all about you, you rationalize inequality. Racism at a lower level becomes this kind of default, this logical conclusion. It's more complicated than just the individual effort. There's a whole history. And so this connects to leadership because it's more than just the individual effort. It's a community of people that all need to mobilize themselves and change the world for the better. So, with leaders like Tim Wise and other people, we learn to change the world and solve everything. And so, without the understanding of patterns of inequality, people will assume that other people are just inferior, and that's just not the case. Equality starts to feel like oppression because you've never experienced equality before, and that needs to change. So, that's what I learned. Thank you.